receivers. They're ready to go for it. They just need 13 yards. Walcott, he's going deep. He's going, looking for Ballard. Ballard overthrew him.
No
Turnover.
way!
Oh, there's a flag.
No way, that was a flag! Dude, are you serious? That was perfect coverage. And dude, he threw that with it. Dude, he threw that like he was emphatic on it, like he wanted to throw it. That was ridiculous. Horrible call. Dude, are you serious? Oh my goodness. Dude, talk about getting fooled by an act.
Sat down yet. Walcott looking left side. He's got Ballard. What a tackle. Oh, he hadn't wrapped him up. Ballard still alive. Ballard. Oh my goodness, Ballard. He's got the end zone. Wow. Ryan Ballard. He gets the handoff. And it's a big tackle for loss by Caleb Doucette. That's going to bring up third down. That's what you like to see from the defense. Still a lot of fight left in them. And Coach Escola will burn a timeout. Oh, there's a flag on the field.
Here's a snap. Cobb, three-man rush, throwing toward the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. Touchdown, PA. And it was their freshman receiver, Chase Hancock, who came.
Team is now Bunting will throw screen pass to Jermaine Penny. Jermaine Penny off the screen, sideline, end zone. J.C. Penny. Foremost, who were down the field, he came up to me, shook my hand, say, "Hey, enjoy the show." Looks to throw. He's looking to his right to Jermaine Penny. Penny, great block by Elson.
Oh, what the
Penny
moves!
gets away. Jermaine Penny. Are you kidding me? That's why I call him the Fiend. Now Bunting looks to throw. Fires end zone. Jermaine Penny! Touchdown, Parkview! And another touchdown to Jermaine's personal total tonight.
Oh shit, we live? God damn, I don't know what the fuck happened this week, but I guess we gotta discuss. Fuck. Keeping it a G, baby, we back and we live and we finna discuss a lot of shit. Cause I seen a lot of sucker shit after Robinson lost from people that I had a lot of respect for. So, yeah, I'm finna air some shit out. But, before we do that, I told y'all I had a special guest coming on. Bro has gone viral. Bro is blowing up. Bro actually happens to be my cousin. I'm proud of fam. I'm gonna ask him a few questions because the pictures that he's been taking, the videos he's been doing, he got a chokehold on the game right now. So I'm introducing y'all my cousin, DeAndre Hood, AKA Hood Visions.
Can't feel racist, can't stand near these in place. He might think it's sweet, start thinking about taking his cool, cause I'm not the but it's like, hey, I used to shut up to the fiends, had them shaking, but I switched it up with started getting shut out the solid, turned out they were
Shit. Good. What up, bro?
Let's do this.
Shit, let's do it, man. You ready?
Definitely.
All right.
Got a lot to talk about.
Man, we got a lot to talk about, bro.
Past Friday, man.
So, let me ask you this first.
Yeah.
Because you are, shit, man, you gone viral, bro. Like,
A few times.
yeah, a few times. But at the end of each caption, you always say, not a photographer. So, D, why are you not a photographer, bro?
I'm really not a photographer. I mainly do video, but you know what I'm saying? I be taking some random ass pictures, bro. They just end up being some good ass pictures, like the one with Mike.
Facts.
That was random as hell. Like I wasn't even trying to get no pictures of Mike for real. I was just like, man, let me get Mike real quick for some reason. And Mike happened to put 13 on his ass, and then like literally stand in front of him. So I'm just snapping, bro. I'm just snapping. Then I look, I said, oh yeah, these all are in focus. These hoes perfect. I get Coach B. I'm like, hey, Coach B, look at this. I'm talking about during the game. I'm like, Coach B, look at this. And I'm like, oh shit! Like everybody went crazy from that picture, bro. Then I showed a different coach. He was like, man, let me see. This during the game, bro. During the game. So everybody like, hey, that shit finna go viral. And like, bro, after the game, I posted it. That shit got like 1,000 likes in about an hour, bro. Shit was crazy. But I'm really not a photographer. I do videos. I take photos sometimes.
Man, you know what? It was hard for me to post it. Because at first I wasn't going to post it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm really close to both of those kids that was in that picture.
Really?
Yes. So 13 is Jackson. Jackson started his athletic career playing baseball under me
Damn.
when he was 4.
Okay.
So I've been knowing Jackson from 4 all the way up until now. His dad and I like brothers. So his dad coached on my staff. Jackson's first football team was with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And so that's the team that Josh was with. And so Josh and Jackson started their sports careers at the same time. They started baseball at the same time. They was supposed to go to the Cardinals that first year when they was 4.
Okay.
Derek went out there. No, I'm sorry. Derek went to the Saints. And he wasn't feeling it. Like, and Derek was gonna call me like, hey man, the Saints cool. Like, hey, I'm finna put Jackson out here, bring Josh. He hit me here like, hey man, I don't like what's going on with the Saints. So Derek and I had talked about starting our own youth football program.
Gotcha.
But the lady who lived next door, her kids played baseball for me, and every day she was talking to myself and Tiffany, bring them out for the Cardinals. What up, Marquita? What up, Miles and Mark? But out there at Mills, yo, we pulling up Friday too. But and so she was like, come to the Cardinals, come to the Cardinals, come to the Cardinals. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to start my own shit. So long story short, we end up going to the Cardinals. I called Derek, let him know everything was fire.
Yeah.
And Derek bought Jackson out there, and Josh and Jackson played baseball. They even played basketball together at the Pinnock for a year. And so that's why it was hard for me to post that picture. But I was talking to Elliot, my brother Shots by Reese, and bro told me, he said, I know you don't want to, but you got it. He said, if you're gonna be taken serious as a podcaster,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to do shit you don't like to do, regardless if you know the person or not. If it happened, it happened.
Yeah, I mean, he was at the wrong place, like at the wrong time. Like, I don't know Jackson, you know, at all. And like, when I seen it, I mean, when I posted it, I felt bad. Like, damn, like, dude might not go to school tomorrow. It was a Thursday. It was a Thursday.
Nephew went hunting the next day. He was like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, like,
Nephew was good.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it was just the wrong place, like, at the wrong time. But, like, I'll probably never get a picture like that probably the rest of this year.
Hey,
Maybe
man,
next 2 years. But
everybody get that money shot, and that was that money shot, D.
that was money. Jacory was a money shot.
Oh, Jacory walking off with the flip.
Yeah, and the crazy part is I got more than one picture of him flip people off, like the whole game. That wasn't only one. That wasn't only one.
Hey, I don't know why people like to mess with Jacory. I know Jacory had posted a caption, and he said something about overrated. I said, man, I don't know why. I said, yo, nephew, who lied? And dude is saying something back to me, but I'm like, man.
I talked to Jacory on Instagram a lot, like him and man, some other people like on like different teams, but Jacory kind of quiet, I guess. So
Very.
I don't think they really
Very.
took him like, you know, serious or like, you know, as that like savage type dude. And then last year he played special teams.
Yeah.
He didn't really play defense like that. Then like this year he just going off for real. And Jacory was my favorite defensive player, honestly.
Hey, Jacory is nice, man. I mean, he's probably the most athletic linebacker I've seen.
While we're on it, do you think he'll play linebacker in college, or do you think he will transition to like corner or like
He's not gonna play corner.
Safety or
He's not gonna play corner. He could possibly play strong safety. This is something that I've talked to Jacory about and other people. Jacory has to get better at his coverage skills.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as linebacker, it's like he's all over the field. Matter of fact, this brings up a question. If you could, which linebacker would you take? Would you take Tank from Robinson, or would you take Jacory? And I know a lot of people gonna just automatically say Jacory because he got the offers. Remember, Tank went to Oklahoma State this summer and ran a laser 4.4. Same as Jacory went to Arkansas and ran. Tank is more of a traditional linebacker. Jacory is more of that new athletic style linebacker to where you can move them to different positions. I believe you can put Tank at a strong safety.
What number is Tank?
21
Okay.
at Robinson. And so Tank's been also starting since he was in the ninth grade.
Yeah.
So, but those are definitely the top two linebackers in the state, regardless of class. You also got to add in Cash Archer from Greenwood, a couple of more kids as well. But did you get started with Parkview at first? Because I know that Tiffany used to be like, he taking pictures with Parkview all the time. You know who I'm talking about. I'm like, I don't know who you're talking about.
Funny, man. I actually, I started off going to Poe in high school. It's a two-way.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, outside of Malvern. So my old coach used to coach there. It was random as hell, bro. Like, I got a camera. Let me come down there and just come to the game. I might record a little bit, just see what happens. I ain't had no page at this time. I ain't had nothing. I make them a video. It was actually fire. I said, man, let me go ahead and make me a page. And I was at this little basketball camp, and I don't know if you know DP. He played at Mills last year.
Yeah.
I guess his uncle was there, and he saw the video. He was like, hey, man, can you come to Mills and make a mix for my nephew? I was like, shit, bet. I gave him a price. I was like, cool, bet. He cashed at me. I did DP's video. That one went viral. My second video, I did DP.
You out of there.
Then DP. I did Ringo. Then I went to Parkview. You know EJ, right? Rambo.
Yeah.
All right. I text Rambo. I was like, hey man, I'm trying to come to y'all game against Alma. Nobody knew I was coming from Parkview. I didn't know not one player at Parkview. I didn't know the coach at Parkview. I didn't know nobody. I only knew EJ from Instagram. I sneak in the stadium. They didn't ask for a pass or nothing. I sneak in the stadium. I thought recording the game, bro. Entire game. I take it to EJ. I'm gonna drop. It was a Thursday game. I'm gonna drop at like 2 o'clock Friday. Dropped that video. That one did numbers. After that, got a hold of Coach Bolden. He's like, hey man, can you come to this game? Can you come to this game? Then after that, it just kind of took off from there, honestly. So.
Man, look.
It was very random. Hood Visions was very random. Wasn't supposed to be like this at all. But I'm blessed, to be here for sure.
So you've been doing this for a year?
Yeah, I've been doing this for a year.
Okay.
I've had some people that wanted to get me to like work for them full time or do a video and ask them for collaboration, but I bet on myself. I think I had like 200 followers at this time.
Ooh.
Now I'm about almost at 3,000.
Hey, if y'all don't take nothing away from that, bet on yourself, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you what kills me. When people get in my DMs and say, hey, when you do your little podcast this week, and it's like, yo, why my shit gotta be little though? But then it's like, if it's little, you're responding to it. You're reacting to it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm in Fayetteville last night. We about to head back, and I just started getting DMs from kids from Lakeside.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yo, when you do your little podcast this week, if you're gonna talk about the pass interference, make sure you talk about the holding like it wasn't caught on the other side. It's like,
I mean, but the pass interference was I don't like to blame nothing on the ref. I don't like to give a ref no control over the game, but that pass interference was that might have been the worst call that I've ever seen, ever.
But here's the thing, I hadn't even said nothing about the game. Yeah, I just said.
That's because they know that call was, and it was gonna be talked about.
The only thing I said was, I seen some sucker shit done by a kid at Robinson.
Yeah.
We gonna discuss it.
Yeah.
And then I said something about, can't wait to go, can't wait to record tomorrow or something. And then I started getting all these messages from them, which is cool.
It's
Y'all
gonna happen.
won the game. Hey, we can't do nothing but accept the outcome. Regardless of the cause, regardless of anything that
They
led
came
up
to
to
play.
it. Right.
Lakeside came to Robinson, and
They came to play.
It's like they had a different. I went to Hot Springs and I used to play Lakeside. I've never seen a Lakeside team like that. Never seen a Lakeside coach like that.
They coach black too.
Exactly. But the way he just came into the game, even like when they came on the field to warm up, just his presence and energy, it was felt.
It's like, man, so you know what? Fuck it. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the game. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck everything else. Let's go. This is what y'all came for. All right, let's go. So I'm finna make contrasting points to go back on 2 week 3 games.
Yeah.
Parkview and Marmel, Robinson and Lakeside. I always say this. If you know that there's a possibility that you are going to meet a team that you played earlier in the season, you have to make an example during that first game.
I told some players.
Hold on. Didn't you do the Marmel and Parkview game the first one?
I did not.
Okay,
I did not.
Hey, because Money and Jacoy was catching bodies
I did
that
not.
game.
I was actually in. I was in Newport. That
You were
game.
doing Keandre Barker.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I knew the outcome of the Marmel Parkview game before it happened, so I didn't go.
Hey, I think we all knew, but I had some type of hope that, okay, Marmel got athletes, Parkview got athletes. Parkview has better coaching than Marmel. Can Marmel figure out a way to, keep the game in control? Then with Landon leaving Parkview to go to Marmel, I knew there was going to be some extra incentive for them kids to be like, okay, and also some extra incentive for Bowden. But I'm going to say this. Bowden did what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
He broke Marmel's confidence
Early.
to say, if we play y'all again, y'all are going to remember this ass whooping.
Yeah.
And y'all are going to know that once we step back on the field again, that it's already ingrained in y'all minds that y'all cannot beat us, y'all cannot play with us, and y'all shouldn't be on the same field with us. Because if you know that you're gonna face a team again, you supposed to smash them.
You gotta kill them.
You gotta kill the confidence of the coaches, confidence of the players.
Yeah.
And the game was 9-0 at halftime. Parkview scored 28 points in the third quarter, and I think they ended up scoring like 51-7 or something.
Parkview's a second half team. At the earlier in the year, they were a second half team.
Right.
They had to figure it out, which they have it well figured out now. So they're a second half team, but you can't sleep on Parkview. And I think
I don't think
Robinson
nobody's sleeping on them.
No, not that, but you just can't. I don't know, man. I feel sorry for Valley View and our Lakeside or Farmington. I just don't see, I don't see nobody beating Parkview. I don't see nobody beating Bryant. But, we'll see, man.
See, but even if you look at Bryant, what did they do to Conway? They crushed them.
You have to.
They mercy ruled them.
You have to.
And so now, and this goes back to what I said on the podcast this last week. Parkview, Marmel could not get behind early in that game. Because once they get behind 14, 21 points, what happens? They mind start drifting back to that previous game like, oh man, here we go again. And then I look at halftime, it's 41-0. I was like, oh my God.
The thing is, Parkview can score so fast, and then I call him the X factor is Jermaine Penny. You can't. Nobody wants to talk about Jermaine Penny, but if you look at Parkview, Jermaine Penny's the X factor. What happened at Camden last week?
Pick six.
What happened against Hope? He ran two punts back.
Hell, let's go back to last year. What happened against Bryant? He ran that kickoff return back.
But nobody talks about Penny.
And you know what's funny? It was some discussion last week on
The best corner?
yeah, because
If I was making a team, I'm personally, the way I like to play, I like to score points.
right.
I'm going to take Penny because I'm finna get a lockdown corner. I'm finna kick returner and a receiver.
And a receiver. Oh, so
That's just my style of play.
nephew Antonio McFadden hit me up, and he said, "Hey, when you discuss on your podcast, make sure you let them know I'm the best corner in 5A." And I was like, "Damn!" I'm like, "Damn, you choosing violence, ain't you?" ain't you? And I'm thinking to myself, like, "Damn, you got to play them next week."
Yeah.
You and Jermaine and Mike, y'all all play for True Buzz South
Yeah.
together, so y'all all know each other. And I'm thinking, like, I know Jermaine.
Yeah.
It's like Jermaine has picked up the phone and called me, and we've had conversations.
Yeah.
Like, even before last week. And so I was like, I bet, hey, nephew, if that's what you say,
He's good.
you said tell them,
Yeah.
let them know that I'm the best in 5A. So I'm like, all right, cool. And so,
Corner's the hardest position to play.
corner is the hardest position in the game to play.
Yeah.
The absolute hardest
You got to have you can't let your memory get in your head.
at all.
No.
Because if it starts to linger,
It's going to
which is gonna go back to something that you said to me on the sideline, and we're gonna talk about that when we get back into the Robinson and like in Lakeside game. But Jermaine called me Thursday.
I like Jermaine because Jermaine not going to talk all this stuff. He's just going to be like, how the camera's ready. That's all he says.
Let me tell you how the conversation started. No, Jermaine called me Wednesday, and Jermaine was like, "Hey, what's up?" Hey, before I answered the phone, I was in a conversation with my wife, and my phone started buzzing. I looked, and it said Jermaine Penny. I immediately started laughing because I knew what he was calling me about. I knew what it was about. I picked up the phone, and I'm laughing hard as hell. Jermaine starts laughing. And so for like the first 10, 15 seconds, we
Y'all
both
just
just
laughing,
laughing.
yeah.
Because I already know what this is going to be. So he was like, "Hey, coach, what's going on?" I'm like, "Nothing, what's up?" Because anybody who knows me will tell you I'm a black and white person.
Yeah.
If you call me, get to the point of why you calling.
Yeah,
Call it me. Even when it comes to my kids, when it comes to my wife, my mom, nephews, whatever, get to the point of why you call me because I don't personally like to talk on the phone.
Yeah.
Text me.
Yeah, I got you.
So Jermaine was like, "I'm just calling to check on you, see how you been." I'm like, "Man, your ass lying. No, you not. What's up?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm not." He was like, "So what's the talk that's going on?" And I'm like, "Shit, you see it?"
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to reveal the rest of the conversation.
But you don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, because again, like it just goes back to what I said when Hayden Sublett and I had a personal conversation.
I'm not sure who Hayden is.
He's a tight end at
Maumelle?
yeah,
Gotcha.
in Maumelle. Big kid, class of 27. I believe he's the top ranked tight end.
I know you're talking about
Yeah.
now.
And so, but he had made a post, off of something that I said, and then he had DM'd me, and we had a really good conversation. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell y'all what happened in the conversation because to me, that's sucker shit. And me, I'm not gonna do sucker shit, especially when it comes to kids.
Right.
But I'm about to do some sucker shit in a minute. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm about to. But Jermaine just told me, he said, "Coach, watch the show."
That's all he says.
That's all he told me.
says.
He said, "Coach, watch the show." He was like, "I'm not gonna talk.
He doesn't.
I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that." He said, "Coach, watch the show." And I'm talking to somebody at the Robinson game, and they said, "Yo, Jermaine got 3 touchdowns in the first quarter." And the first thing I said to them, I said, "He told me watch the show."
Jermaine Penny is the X factor for Parkview.
And you know what? let's get into Parkview right quick. And then I'm going to hop back into Robinson and Lakeside. Me personally, I hate just hopping from different subject to different subject, but
We're just talking.
let me say this. Regardless of what anybody wants to say about Parkview, let me tell you why I respect Parkview. And this is going to go into my next point when I said I'm about to do some sucker shit. That's why I didn't want Josh on here, because this is just me. And y'all got my number. Y'all can call me. Y'all can DM me, y'all can see me face to face, and we can talk. But you know you did some sucker shit, and you know that. The thing I love about Parkview so much is their camaraderie. I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen Jermaine posting, talking shit, or saying some slick shit about Man or Jace or Cam or Money?
No, you won't see that.
Okay.
Never.
How many times have you seen Cam and Money upset because they got to share the backfield?
I haven't seen it.
Even when Dax Crosby comes in and gets carries, and
He's actually good.
He's actually good.
He's
And I'm talking
good.
about in critical situations, not
Right.
in blowouts.
Right.
He comes in
Yeah.
in meaningful minutes of the game. How many times have you seen Money and Cam pissed off because they not getting the ball and they seniors and he not a junior and he's a junior?
Never. Let's even go back to last year when Ashford was a senior.
Yes.
Ashford was good.
Yo, shout out to Ashford. That's one of my best friend's sons.
Yeah.
Damian Ashford. We played at Fair together. So yeah, shout out, nephew.
They had 3 running backs.
3.
You didn't know who was getting or getting the ball, who was starting or whatever, but you never saw any of them complain about it.
All 3 of them made all shake. Now you look at Parkview, they got 4 senior Division I commits with Man at OU.
Yeah.
I'm doing that for a
Yeah.
reason. We're gonna talk about that too. Man posted something. But he was at OU
Man
yesterday
is-
on a visit.
I love watching Man play.
I do too. I've been watching Man for years, ever since he was with the Wolfpack. Hey, you know what, Man? I'm gonna tell you something, nephew. I'm kind of upset because you never got to play with your brothers. I don't think you ever played for the Cardinals. And you know what? I'm not gonna say the next part, but I really wish at some point in time I would have got to see you and your brothers all on the same field in the same uniform at one time. But Man, Money, Cam, Quinn. And Quinn's new over there. But outside now, Cam be in his own world. What I mean
Yeah.
by that, Cam just be chilling.
Yeah, Cam is Cam.
Cam is Cam. And I love Cam, and Cam know that. But Cam just be chilling. Jermaine just be chilling. The rest of those guys you see together. When Robinson played Marmel, half Parkview team was there. Money, Marlon, Jace, Quinn, a lot of others.
See, I didn't get to see anybody at the game because I was obviously down there recording.
Oh, yeah, man, you was doing your job.
I love those guys, though, man.
But they're all at the game. They're all tight. You don't hear no bickering. You don't hear no arguing.
I seen all of them at the fair. I took them all to the fair. They're all
See-
at the fair together.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I mean by a team.
Yeah.
And that's what
It's
I
a real
would
brotherhood.
see.
Even if you just work with
Keyword.
them, like me, I'm over there with them. It's like a brotherhood, like with all of us. The DJ, me, anybody else there, the team, parents. It's a real brotherhood over there.
It's like if you look at Kevin Ellis been starting for 2 years. But Jacory gets a publication and gets the offers. You don't hear Kevin talking slick shit about Jacory.
Kevin's good,
And Kevin's damn good.
and he's big.
But the whole point is, which I'm finna get into, you don't hear them upset at coaches or upset at their teammates because their other teammates are shining. This is what hurt Robinson this year. Let's get into the sucker shit I'm talking about. The Robinson team that played Lakeside Game 3, which was technically week 2, wasn't the same Robinson team that played Lakeside the second round of the playoffs.
Okay.
The starting running back quit,
Who was the starting running back?
Nick Abrams.
What? I'm not sure if I know him.
You don't, because he was, and Nick is damn good. But Nick quit. He quit pretty much halftime of the Marmel game.
Talking about never all there?
Yes, he quit.
I just remember number 2 and 3. Deuce.
And yeah, oh, 1 second, let me cook right quick, bro. And so Nick quit, and the reason why I'm singling this out, because last year everybody kept saying, you know, it's a cancer on the team. You know, the cancer's gone. We a brotherhood now. We a team. And then when other good equal players come and they start getting their shit off and they equally rocking and they equally killing, that shit ain't the same no more. It ain't, we a brotherhood, we a family. Is, why is he getting more carries than I am? Why is he doing this? Well, why is he doing this? Not remembering back to last year when you were a junior and the senior starting running back, you took his position. You got all his carries. You put him as second string. But now when you're splitting reps with somebody else, you know, you don't mind splitting reps with this person, but it's an issue splitting reps with this person. Because this person is this classification, and, you know, it should just be me and this person because we're seniors. But you took a senior spot last year. That same senior had to go walk on at OBU. Now, maybe it would have turned out the same, but you shouldn't be so short-sighted in memory.
Yeah.
To where we're winning. We're winning.
Had a damn good season.
Had a damn good season. It's majority blowouts. So if it's a mercy room, is your coach gonna play you?
I would not.
And so, even though you're leading the team in carries, okay, you leading the team in yards, but this person may have more explosive plays, so I'm mad at the coaches and I'm mad at this player, which you went and posted some sucker shit immediately after the game when we lost.
Really?
And you know I love you. And this is why I'm so hurt by that shit. You know why I'm hurt. Because me and this kid have had countless conversations. Countless. I've told this kid, men think with logic, we're men. You're going into being a man.
Yeah.
We got to think with logic. Even when he wanted to lead the team before, I said, don't do it. Be a man, go talk to those coaches. If it's offers that you want, I'm going to talk to my guys. I'm going to talk to Gabe that said OBU. I'm going to talk to PJ that said Missouri State. I'm going to talk to these other kids. I'm going to talk to Fonzo. I'm going to talk to these kids that went to Robertson that I still stay in contact with, James and Conway, about their coaches looking at you, helping you get where you want to get to. But don't quit because somebody else is having a moment, because your moment is coming. Your moment is here.
Yeah.
But then when you lead the team in carries, in Cersei game, you pop off the game with a 70-yard touchdown, everything's all to the good.
Yeah.
It ain't no problems. You know, it's so now we get into 2 games where Robinson does very uncharacteristic Robinson stuff. We have 15 carries in back-to-back games total.
Yeah.
That's between Deuce, Nick, Jordan, and even Tyson and Bryce Young. That's between 5 people. And Bryce Young carrying the ball in garbage time.
Bryce Young will be good.
Bryce Young is going to be damn good.
Yeah, Bryce Young's gonna be.
But that's with them carrying the ball in garbage time.
Bryce Young's gonna be good, man. Just wait and see.
It's so you quit the team, you quit on your team at halftime because another kid is blowing up. And I don't respect that shit. And then for you to post what you posted, about what coaches say, excuse me, the speech that coaches give when you lose in the second round of the playoffs, that's the most sucker ass shit I've seen. And I don't respect that. And I know you don't need my respect. I know you don't. But you know I love you. So this is why I gotta say this shit to you. Because you're not answering the phone for me. Because when I text you a few weeks ago, you never said nothing back.
I don't know.
And so, you know, I chalk shit up to it is what it is.
Yeah.
But for you to do some sucker shit like that made me lose a whole lot of respect for you. And you know the conversations that we had and everything, not only I've tried to do to help you, but what I've also told those coaches to do to help you and guys that I personally know to help you.
I feel like in that situation where you got multiple people pretty much like part of you, you gotta take advantage of the opportunity.
Thank you. That's the exact words I told him after the game where we had a conversation.
And Q could have quit easily whenever E-Man, but
Perfect example.
But when Q get in the game, he takes advantage and he scores.
Do you see Q talking shit about E-Man? Man, I'm a senior. And I get it. That kid's probably thinking, well, Q already got his offers. You was on the way to getting offers. I know this for a fact. You was on the way to getting offers. And I know the reason why you told me that you didn't want to play no more. But that's not the real reason. And you know that's not the real reason. The real reason is what you told me at first. And the real reason is what you posted on your story after we lost. Now, that game where we beat Lakeside, we was missing a starting running back and a starting right tackle. And also a starting strong safety. Strong safety didn't really care about football. He wanted to go rap. So I wish him the best in his journey, which his shit not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, that's what he wants to be, that's what he wants to pursue. Cool. The starting right tackle, how many times can coaches give you time after time after time after time before they wash their hands with it?
Not too many. I mean, they'll give you a lot, but not too many, man.
And so it gets to a point to where you mess yourself over. And you can't blame nobody but you. You get what I'm saying?
You can't.
And so that's the thing that really kills me. Hey, matter of fact, hey, Josh, go live right quick. Go live. Matter of fact, we keeping all this in here. Go live right quick.
You want to go live?
Now, even though a lot of people may not jump on your page because people was waiting for me to go live from one of my pages, but since we're recording on my phone, I would tell D to go live. But hopefully the viewership jump up. Like as soon as one person see it, like and tell another person. Yo, live. And so, but it's only so much coaches can look past and let you get away with. And I will say this, Robinson coaches let kids get away with a lot before they eventually put their foot down and say, you know what, we done with it. Mm-hmm. And so we lost 3 impact players in a game where we lost a close game. Now, if we go back to the first game, I've always been saying this, Bolden did Marmel, he did to Mop what he was supposed to do. I'm crushing your spirit this game. Robinson had a 17-0 lead against Lakeside the first game of the year.
Yeah.
They allowed Lakeside to come back and take the lead 19-17 before Robinson ended up winning 24-17. Now,
That's too close.
Thank you.
Too close.
This is the point right here. Robinson allowed Lakeside to say, no matter if we get behind, we can play with you. We can stay in the game with you because you've let us stay in the game before. You had us down 17-0. You came out of halftime and got a huge kickoff return from Deuce, and you end up going 4 and out.
Yeah.
You did nothing with it.
Yeah.
And so now we know that we can play with you.
Yeah, you can't let Lakeside think that. Like I said, they came to Robinson like, I don't know, they had on their mind.
Yeah, they had confidence.
They had a lot of confidence.
They had confidence. And that's what you cannot allow a team to do, is have confidence. Had Robinson beat them 31-7, 38-7, something like that, as soon as they got behind, it would have been in their mind like, shit,
Yeah.
here we go again.
Yeah.
Just like with Marmel and Parkview, shit. They done scored 3 quick touchdowns. Here we go again.
Yeah,
This is
Marmel,
just
they'll
like
fight
last
each other.
time.
They'll fight each other when they get down. So, yeah, you're right.
And you know what? I fought Mop, and yes, I'm saying it by name. I fought Mop as one of the reasons why that player did the shit that he eventually did. I'm not gonna get into the reason why, but you know why. He told me why. He told me why he feel the way he feel. And there's some shit that you did, and you know what you did, but I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what you did. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So let's get on the game, bro. Okay. And so you hit me up and said that you was gonna come. And I told you, I said it's gonna be a good game, it's gonna be a close game. What were you expecting?
I was expecting a close game, but I was expecting Robinson to beat Lakeside for sure. Then I was Parkview. It's gonna beat Valley View. It's supposed to be Parkview and Joe T for state. That's what I wanted to see real bad. Like last year, I wanted to see Parkview and Mills. We got it early. Parkview beat Mills. I wanted to see Parkview and Pine Bluff. I want to see 2 inner schools go at it for state.
And
we still haven't gotten that yet.
And you know what's crazy? Robinson blew the opportunity. Pine Bluff blew the opportunity. I don't know why Pine Bluff went away from throwing the ball to Courtney Crutchfield, because Shiloh could not guard him.
I've never seen a receiver in person like Courtney Crutchfield. Don't care what nobody say. In person, just live, I ain't never seen that before.
One of the best catches I seen Courtney make against Robinson, he damn near, like, I think he caught the ball with one hand in the end zone, but I believe Mike pushed him out of the end zone, so it was incomplete. But he caught the ball, held on to it, and he sliding on the grass, and he slid into that wall back there. After a few minutes, he got up as if it was nothing.
And I hate the call on Mike.
Man, you know what? Let's get into that call, because Lakeside players have been in my DM. Shout out to I believe dude is number 8. I can't think of his name right now.
Receiver or what?
I don't know what he is, man, to be honest, but I believe he's number 8.
I don't know. I know number 10 was talking shit.
But you know what?
Played his ass off.
I say this. The only ones I want to really talk about is number 44 and number 18.
Yeah. And honestly,
that's the reason why. Now, number 10 did score a critical touchdown.
He was talking shit.
I mean,
I feel like 18, he was a difference maker. 44 didn't do too, he didn't do too much.
You know what?
18 just.
I'm going to say this. It may not seem like 44 did a lot, Grady Orman, but he did a lot.
He gets so many yards.
Thank you. Because what he's good for is he's a big back and he's going to lean on you.
He's not like the kid from Shiloh last year.
Bo Williams, Bo would pop one for like
Bam,
60
boom,
or 80.
Boom,
yeah.
boom. He was killing you like every play. 5, 6, 3. Here goes 20, 25. All right, 5, 4, 6, 10. All game.
And I looked at the stats yesterday. Robinson had 41 offensive snaps, 15 passes, 26 carries. 41 offensive snaps. That is horrible, because we're used to somewhere between 50 and 70. And the reason why they couldn't sustain a drive.
No, not
What was
really.
Lakeside able to do? Once the second half came, they was able to sustain 5-6 minute drives. They had about 3 or 4 6-minute drives.
And if they did get the third down, they'll get a first down.
Thank you.
It'll be like a comeback or out route.
Why are we giving up first downs on 3rd and 19?
Telling you, man, 18 made some crucial plays. Even with the flag that they threw on Mike, they still could have won until, you know what?
Man, my thing is, I want to know, what did this kid say to him to make him punch the kid?
They was talking shit all game.
Now, all week, and I never tell my son this, I never tell coaches this, and I talk to the coaches a lot. And I talk to the players a lot, and I call all them my nephews. I never tell them this, but I get nervous before they play big games, especially when it's a comeback game.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is y'all?
It's hard to beat a team twice.
It's hard to beat a good team twice.
Twice.
And it goes back to what I said here with Pat and Ahmad and told them.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat a good team twice. And I told the coaches this week, I said, Grady Orban's going to get 100 yards. The winning team is going to depend on how many carries you allow him to have to get it on. And that's the thing. He leans on you because they have a big offensive line.
They do.
And they lean on you and lean on you. And when you have 3 to 5 6-minute drives, 5 to 6 minute drives, and Robertson doesn't have
They have a lot of
maybe
Robertson's
one?
defense. Robertson's defense is probably tired by the fourth quarter, I'm pretty sure.
And that's the thing right there. And so we're playing our corner. It's like it's 3rd and 6. Why are we playing our corners 7-8 yards off the ball? And I get it. We looking at Kyron like, okay, he's a sophomore. They're having success. And even you told me on the sideline, what did you say?
They're trying to pick on him.
Which goes back to the podcast I dropped last week. I said, if I'm Lakeside, I'm putting 18 on 6, and I'm saying, let's see what he's learned from the last game. And I like Kyron.
Kyron's going to be good.
Kyron is going to be
He's just
good.
young.
Exactly.
He's just young.
But what do you do as a coach? I want to take advantage of some youth. I seen what we did last game. What have you learned this game? And I looked at film, and I seen where you got beat a couple of times last game.
Yeah.
So I'm going at you now.
And they went at him probably every pass was just about on his side.
And so outside of that time, now one time they went at Mike, and Mike's eyes was glued into the backfield. Mike was glued into the backfield, and they got Mike on that double move.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I'm famous for saying. At that point in time, I'd rather Mike give up 15 yards than give up 6 points.
Yeah.
Catch up with him, grab him, pull him down, grab him by the knees, something.
The game was just so close.
And now they first touchdown, double move to 18. And 18 is nice. I don't know that kid's name, but that kid is nice.
He's good. And then even that
He's nice.
The last touchdown he had, he broke, 6 tackles on the sideline? 18 came to play. Grady came to play. Robertson still could have won though, man.
Hey, man, that shit hurt, bro.
It did.
I'm not even going to lie. That hurt because I've been saying all week, 18 is good. I seen him against Parkview.
I didn't know he was that good.
I did. I seen against Robertson where he did a lot that second half to get Lakeside back in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the Parkview game, and he had 2 big touchdowns. Well, I know he had one. And one, everybody tried to say, well, that's not a touchdown. He caught it out of bounds. I don't know. It was a hell of a catch. 18 is good.
He is.
And Grady did work against Parkview. He did work against everybody. And they lean on you and lean on you and
Grady
lean on
gonna
you.
get his. But
Yep.
but you can't let them get that many first downs on third and whatever.
You know what? It goes back to something I heard a NBA coach say a long time ago about Michael Jordan. We're gonna let Jordan get 36 because that's what he's gonna get. He's gonna get 36, he's gonna get 40, he's gonna get 50.
Jordan's
There's
gonna be
nothing we
Jordan.
can do about that. We gotta stop everybody else though.
And we did beat ourselves a couple times.
Grady is going to get his.
Gotta stop everybody else.
You gotta shut down everything else. And I get it. I want to say this. I haven't had a conversation with the coaches about why we was playing so far off, especially on short downs like
See, it's hard
second
for
and
me to even see any of that kind of stuff. I'm just out there recording, taking pictures, so I can't really see how far they off or none of that.
yeah. I'm analyzing the game.
Yeah, I'm just there watching.
Because I'm in the stands, I'm on the sideline, I'm in the stands, I'm on the sideline.
Yeah,
so
I see you in both.
So I'm looking like, damn, it's 3rd and 6. Why are we playing 8 yards of cushion? Because if you're giving 8 yards already, when you backpedal, you already giving what, 11?
You're about 11 yards.
And it's like, damn. And then when we giving up 3rd and 19, it's like what are we doing
the
right
third
now?
and 19 hurt. I think it was like a post or like slant in the middle.
And
That one hurt.
Robinson made so many uncharacteristic mistakes, and you got to give Lakeside credit because they capitalized. And one thing I hate to say is we lost the game, and they didn't beat us. They beat us. Lakeside.
No, Lakeside played a better game.
You beat us.
Lakeside played a better game. As bad as Robinson played, they still could have won. I don't care what nobody says.
And that's the thing.
They could've
That's
won.
what hurts.
They could have won to that last mistake. Other than that, they could have won that game all the way into the last mistake.
And I was talking to somebody else like, well, the interception hurt more than the pass interference. I'm like, yeah, you don't have the interception if you don't have the pass interference.
That was bad, man. I mean, both of them were bad, but the PR was the worst, one of the worst calls I've ever seen at a game.
It's like
it was uncatchable.
that.
It was uncatchable.
Again, Lakeside, y'all are gonna watch this. I know y'all are because y'all waiting on this shit.
No, Lakeside played a damn
I know
good
y'all
game.
are. Hey,
They played a damn good game.
cheers to y'all. Y'all played a hell of a game.
Damn good game.
Can't take anything away from y'all. Y'all stopped all the outside runs
They did.
and made us run up the middle.
If think about it,
It's so much stuff that I'm holding back from saying that I want to say.
Deuce's biggest run was kickoff return and passes.
And that's my, you know what, let's get into that. Why do we automatically go deep after the touchdown? We got 2 minutes left in the game. It's like those 3 mistakes back to back to back kills you. Pass interference. No, 4 mistakes. Pass interference. They score a touchdown the very next play on an improbable run. The odds of him scoring a touchdown on that play was probably like 5%.
Which one?
Is where he broke all those tackles.
Okay, 18.
It was like
Yeah.
a 5-yard pass.
It was like a little dunk, and he just, I was like, fuck.
And so you got the pass interference. You got the touchdown pass on all those broken tackles. You got the interception.
Yeah, that was bullshit, but okay.
And then after that, you have the punch in the face
I saw that.
with 2 minutes left in the game, and they got 39, and you know they about to run the ball, and we got a timeout left.
That's the thing, it was 39. So I'm like, okay, if they stop him here, they got a legitimate chance. You got 2 minutes. You got Tyson.
Yep.
You got, what's number 17's name?
Melo.
And honestly, if you throw the ball over everybody's head, Micah has a chance.
You know what's funny? What did you tell me before that interception?
I said, who are they going to go to?
There's something that you said before that.
Talking about the tall?
You said Tyson is finna have to prove his worth right now.
Oh, yeah. Tyson?
You said Tyson finna have to show his worth right now.
Yeah.
And I said, I believe in him.
I believe.
And I believe, and I know we all did. Now, I get it. Let's throw deep to Melo. But everything deep to middle all game was covered. Even when we tried deep early, number 12 was on that.
There's not a lot of tall receivers. You got to spread them out, man, and let them go to work. Catch it short and just go to work. Because the big run that Malachi had was short pass, and then he broke the defense.
And so that's my
Deuce,
thing.
Short pass.
Short pass.
Broke the defense.
Because why?
Even 3, short pass. Broke the defense.
When 3 was killing him, it was up the middle. It was up the middle, and then
He's
he
also
goes.
shorter, smaller. He can kind of get behind people. Deuce is bigger. He's a bigger back.
Jordan reminds me a lot of Money.
Yeah.
If you look at Jordan and Money side by side, they probably about the same height, about the same size. When you look at them on the field, they both and they can get gone real quick. The only thing I think is different is that Money probably has a different gear.
Money has a different switch. Money was built in a lab. Money's not human. Money was built in the lab, guys. He ain't human. That's the secret.
I've been seeing Money since he was in the probably 7, 8 years old when he played for the West Side Steelers. And I looked at him at that time and I said, that kid's different.
I ain't never seen nobody just quick fibers just stop on a dime and then just keep going. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
It's like ever since he was 7, he was able to and it's like, damn, you're not teaching that to a kid at 7. And don't get me wrong, his dad is short and stocky.
Mm-hmm.
And his dad probably was like that in high school. But at 7, you're not teaching that muscle memory. Hey, that shit smooth, ain't it?
Yeah.
I told you.
He's a rabbit.
But Money, he's been that since he was 7 with the West Side Steelers. And when I heard that he was at Parkview, I was like,
But they all have always went to Parkview, right, when they were like growing up
Yeah.
and everything.
and so that's the thing. They've all
wasn't
been in
Forte at
Parkview since
Parkview at
9th
one
grade.
point?
Yeah. So what?
Wasn't Forte at Parkview at one point?
Yes.
So that's my next. What do you think could have been if he would have stayed?
I don't want to get too much into a conversation that Ty and I had,
No. Just what do you think?
but I'm gonna say this. It would have. I don't think Chase would have developed as a quarterback the way he was able to develop as a quarterback in 1 year under the coaches at Whitehall right now.
Yeah.
Because that coach is a quarterback's coach.
Okay.
He taught Brandon Allen at Fayetteville, who went to Arkansas, that's now in the NFL.
Right.
So he taught him.
Yeah.
And so he has that experience of this is what a quarterback should do. And he taught Chase so much. Parkview, Chase would have did what E-Man's doing. A couple of deep routes, a lot of dump offs. But you can't blame him because the shit works. If you got money and you got Cam, and I know I can wear you down with Cam, and I can wear you down with Money, because Money's not just, it's not like Money's 150 pounds.
No, he's not.
And so he can wear you down as well, but him and Cam can also do what? They can pop it.
Yeah.
But I know I got Man over here as well that can come in and play receiver. He can also play quarterback and run the ball. I know I got Kyrick that can also go deep. I got Kyron, who's a red zone threat who can also pop one. I got Conway playing tight end that can pop one. Oh, damn it, I forgot. We got Jermaine Penny, who may be the fastest kid in the state that can get off. And so why do I need to have an intricate route tree?
You don't gotta have it.
You ain't gotta have it. Because I know my athletes are gonna be what? Better than your athletes that you can put on the field.
I want to see that so bad. Joe T in Parkview.
We all wanted to see that because honestly, earlier in the year, and Parkview's about to prove me wrong. And to Man, to Money, I got relationships with all of them. Cam, E-Man, Quinn, Marlon, Kevo, Jacory, Conway, all of y'all. I apologize because I said they wasn't going to three-peat because it's hard.
Before Bron or after?
I said it before.
Okay.
Because I knew it's hard as hell to three-peat. It's hard as hell to two-peat back-to-back. And you got to look at those kids played a lot of football. Those kids that played since their 9th grade year, they played 13 to 14 games a year back to back to back. And then went to play 7-on-7, playing in 3, 4, 5 tournaments a year.
Yeah.
That's a lot of football.
It is.
And then Jermaine ran track, Man ran track, Money ran track. And so where's the downtime for your body?
Yeah.
And then after that, you got the pressure on you.
But you know what, though? They handle pressure very, very well.
They do. They do. And just being honest, to compete with Parkview, you got to have athletes and you got to have good coaches.
You got to have fire with fire.
Thank you. Robertson has both.
The Bryant, I think
Brian has both.
the Bryant loss, probably then it hurt, but it actually helped them. That loss helped them. They finally got a loss. Get out the way.
Thank you.
Let's go three-peat.
And when you look at them right now, they're like a machine, man.
I think
And that's even with Man being out.
I mean, I feel like Man being out hurts you more right here than Stats.
You know what's crazy? People here to talk. You know, even if you go look, Man made a post on my page, and Man was like, Parkview got the best everything, stop the talk. And so that's why I say, it goes back to what I was telling you off camera. It goes back to what a parent was telling me. G, people may not like your podcast as far as hitting the like. They may not comment on the podcast, but they're watching.
People are watching.
Go look at the views. They're watching.
People watching.
And they see what you say, and I'm telling you, the parents see it, the coaches see it, the players see it, they're watching.
I saw it.
I mean, it's like when they lost Man, it's like, oh, that's going to be a big get. And guess what? They heard all the talk. We lost Man, we not going to win. And actually, after the Marmel game, I went up to Jace and I said something to Jace. And I'm going to say it right now. I said, Jace, with Man being out, you're going to have to go from a co-star to the main star at safety.
Yeah.
Because let's just be honest. With Man back there, Jace had time to really learn how to play safety. Jace is a receiver.
Yeah.
He had time to make mistakes, and people was trying what? Not to throw the Man. So they was throwing to, Jace area.
Yeah.
And now Jace has got to go make plays.
Yeah.
And with Man being out, he's making those plays. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a safety. And honestly, I don't see anybody stopping him. Even if you notice, I'm going to say two things. And I'm not going to say anything else about them. Lakeside Barstool. It's okay to talk shit. The prejudice shit is what I don't fuck with. I don't. You can be funny and not be prejudiced. The things that
Talking about like stories and stuff? Or?
Yeah, it's okay. So the stuff that they were saying, the average Robinson player bio looks like long live this, long live that, long live this. A Robinson kid being at his 5th funeral this week because his kids because they friends don't know how to stop banging Robinson girls after they boyfriend get arrested after banging it. It's like, man, that shit's not cool. You ain't got to be prejudiced to be funny. I don't fuck with that. But then on the flip side, D, when I said, this lets you know Parkview get in people's minds, and I respect that about Bowden. That killer instinct is there. I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat your ass if I can. Lakeside Barstool said that they're going to beat Farmington, right? That's what they told you.
Yeah.
They said they're going to beat Farmington. I came back and said Parkview is going to three-peat, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're
There's
gonna
nothing
compete.
wrong with a second-place trophy. What did Lakeside Barstool say?
They said they come in a battle.
No, they didn't. They said this. They said, we'll see what Valley View does with Parkview.
Oh. I mean, come on, man. I don't know Valley View at all, but I know Parkview. That's all I'm gonna
Hey,
say.
yeah, you're going to get to know Valley View this week because you'll be there.
Yeah. I know Parkview. I don't know Valley View at all.
Hey, yo, bro and I was talking all
Hey, don't
week.
mess with Parkview's Barstool either, man. They are some savages. They are some savages.
Hey, yo, bro and I was talking all week, and he hit me up. He was like, hey, how far is Valley View? I said, bro, it's in Jonesboro. And he was like, all week he was telling me, damn, I hope Morrilton win. I said, they not.
They almost pulled it off.
they did. They did.
They almost pulled it off.
But I told you, I said, yo, you'll be getting ready to go to Jonesboro. So are you ready for that trip?
Yeah.
You ready?
How good is Farmington, though? I have not seen them play.
Farmington has won the 5A West back-to-back years. The thing about it is that last year they beat Shiloh. But honestly, everybody thinks Shiloh lost that game on purpose, so they didn't have to play Parkview
I heard
into
that.
the state championship game. And so if you heard that, hey,
I heard that.
and so this year, their coach, who was formerly at Arkadelphia, two-time state champion, like at Arkadelphia, hometown, A-Town,
Yeah.
Arkadelphia Gun Springs Connect. What up, Jay Purifoy? What up, boy? And so the coach left Arkadelphia, went to North Little Rock, took North Little Rock to a state championship game, lost to Bryan, then went to Farmington. And he left this year, and then they hired a very old coach. I think
saw
dude,
that.
like 70-something years old. And nobody had faith in Farmington, but here they are right now.
I've never seen Farmington play, man. They must be decent. I mean, they beat Camden.
I mean, they're not a bad team, for real. They're not.
So do you think they'll be Lakeside?
No, I don't. Not saying it can't happen, but I'm telling you, man, 44 is different. Again, he wears number 44. What running backs do? Hey, matter of fact, hey, Robertson, going forward, we don't need to play no more white running backs, okay? We don't need to play no more Caucasian running backs. The last two Caucasian running backs we've had to face has put us out the playoffs. Last year, old boy from Batesville, Southside, he wore number 23 like Christian McCaffrey. Put us out the playoffs. This year we got put out the playoffs by a kid that wears 44. Dude wears the fullback number. That lets you know that his mentality is like that, D. It's like most white kids that play running back, they trying to wear a single digit.
5.
They trying to wear 5, 23 like McCaffrey.
1.
Dude wears 44.
He had the brother too, little brother.
Damn, for real?
They say he's just the same.
Shit.
I think he's number 40. I think he's 40.
Hey, look, I give all my respect to Grady Orman. I don't know 18's name, but I give all my respect to number 18.
They'll probably be in your DMs, man.
Right. Those kids came and played.
They did.
And they balled out. You can't do anything but give them their props.
What do you think, looking forward for Robinson? I mean, they're losing with some seniors, I'm sure. What do you think next year?
We're losing like,
I heard like 20.
yeah. I mean, we already lost. Shit. You know what? I was about to throw a shot. but I'm not. I'm not gonna be that petty because I love you. And I still do. But we're losing Tyson. So my question is, Reese, are you ready to step up? But we're losing Tyson. We're losing Jordan.
The Mills quarterback, he could probably transfer the backup.
Anyway. Hey, and I coached that kid one game, and he's a good kid. It's just that he needs really strict coaching to help him get his mind right.
Okay.
I mean, he's a good athlete, but we're losing Tyson. We're losing Jordan. That hurts me, man. Jordan, I love you, my dog. For real, for real. And you know that. And we're going to work on what we talked about. I promise you that. We're going to work on what we talked about. We're losing Jordan, losing Tyson, losing Melo, losing Caden, losing Mike, losing Josh. Oh, man, that's going to hurt in the back end. Losing.
What about 0 and 11?
Josh is 0.
Okay.
So losing him.
11.
Who was 11?
Dude's like a DN.
Oh, we losing Doucette. Oh, yes. We losing Doucette. We losing Cam Harper.
That's a lot.
We may be, I'm not going to say that. Man, it's hard to podcast when you know you got to censor some of the stuff that you got to say because of knowledge that you have. We losing Nick Tyler. Oh.
He was a senior?
Yeah, number 25.
Dang.
Who? No, I'm not going to say him. That's the one I just had to stop myself from saying, even though he made a post, pretty much alluding to that decision. I'm not going to say that. But whatever decision, hey, and you know who I'm talking to when I say this, whatever decision you decide to make, I'm proud of you. I watched you play baseball, even though we were on opposite teams. I watched you play football, even though for the most years we were on opposite teams, and after that you came and played for me for the last 2 years. You played basketball for me 1 year. Whatever decision you decide, just know Coach G supports you 100%, and I love you. Anything you need from me, you know I got you. Point blank, period. But we're losing a good crop of seniors that pretty much brought the program back.
Yeah.
I
didn't know much about Robinson till last year. I was supposed to come to a game last year for Robinson. I came this year, and I was impressed.
Hey, last year wasn't a lot to write home about because, we wasn't the Robinson of past.
Yeah.
And some people fit your system of what you want to do. Some people don't fit your system.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to Ty, and he was telling me that he feels that a good quarterback can go to any system and thrive, and I said no.
Nah, not really.
I said Tom Brady can't play in a Lamar Jackson-defined system.
No.
Because it's you're gonna have to switch the system.
Lamar couldn't play in Kansas City.
He can't play. He can't do it because there's separate things that we're requiring you to do.
Yeah.
Unless the kid like a Patrick Mahomes, to where you can just transition any system.
Play wherever.
Exactly. But Baltimore wouldn't be a good fit for Tom Brady because they won't. Now maybe they'll have to switch up the system all around.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
So right now your prediction for 5A is that Parkview like it's going to three-peat?
Of course. I said that beginning of the year.
You did?
4A, I would love for my Mills to be Warren this week.
Woo! They got a hard road, bro.
They do, but
I think they can do it though.
you know what?
What up, Zay?
Mills. I believe in Mills a lot.
I believe in the players.
They just can't get behind. Cannot get behind.
Let me tell you what their next 3 games could possibly be. Warren this week.
And then
Elkins next week.
If they can win them 2, they can win state.
They got to play Arkadelphia. Probably. Now, Arkadelphia does have to play Darnell on the road like this week, and they got to go through Creed Vega. That's a huge quarterback. I think Arkadelphia has
How is Arkadelphia this year? They should be pretty good, right?
deadly.
You know, I tried to do an Arkadelphia game last year.
For real?
Yeah, I couldn't get in touch with nobody.
Hey, Jay, get in contact with Hood Visions. Jay Purifoy, get in contact with Hood Visions.
Yeah.
And get fam back down there to record y'all game in the semifinals or the state championship game. I would love, I said this, if Mills goes on this run, if Mills beats Clinton, and they did,
Yep.
if they beat Warren, if they beat Elkins and beat more than likely Arkadelphia, they're more than likely, like, you have to include them in the conversation of one of the best 4A teams in the past 10 to 15 years.
And you know what's scary? The quarterback's a ninth grader.
Eli,
Eli came from Washington Chapel. I watched him when he was in 8th grade. They played Little Rock Christian. And I went to their locker room after the game. I was recording Chase. I went to the locker room after the game. I said, "Who was the quarterback?" I was like, "You in 8th grade?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "There's no fucking way you're in 8th grade." I said, "Where's your dad?" Showed me dad. I said, "Hey, what's your number?" So I get his number. I said, "I'm gonna come record him next year for a freshman team." Gonna find out he at fucking Mills.
You wanna know what happened?
Varsity starting quarterback.
I can say this, if I retired, one time somebody tried to clown me for being a youth league coach, and that's cool. I love being a youth league coach.
Nothing's wrong with it.
Because, you know, it's no pressure on me. I don't have the pressure of Escola.
You can build them up though.
Thank you.
They're raw.
But I don't have the pressure of Escola. I don't have the pressure of Rockwell. I don't have the pressure of Bowden. I don't have the pressure of Mop. I don't have the pressure of Sanders at Bryant.
Oh man.
I don't have the pressure of Bucket Conway.
Lakeside coach has to start getting a conversation of being one of the best coaches in 5A. I hate to say it, but
Hey, you can't take it away from them.
you can't.
Thing is that they in the conversation with Parkview in the same, the same conference.
Okay. How about this real quick?
Okay, let's go. I think I know where you about to go, because I said this.
I don't know, man. I've been knowing Bowden about a year now, just talking to him.
Hold on, wait. Don't ruin your access now. Okay.
Not like that.
Okay.
Do you think if he three-peats, he'll like hang it up? You don't think so?
Nah, because he still got Jacory coming back. He still got E-Man. He still got both receivers. He still got Dax coming back. So he still got talent coming back. They still got Ray coming back. Hopefully Tremel pop off real soon. And so a lot of these names that I'm naming, I've coached them either directly or indirectly.
Yeah.
Eli's first year playing baseball was with me.
Eli's good, man.
His dad, and this is a true story, asked Coach Moody. Tag Eli and Coach Moody and asked him this. Eli's first year playing West Central, they put him on this one particular team. Coach Moody went to a few of the practices and he went to the person that was over the park and he said, "My kid will not play for this team." He was like, "These coaches don't teach them shit. They don't do shit. Put my kid on a better team or we're leaving." That director called me and said, "Hey, the head coach of I'm sorry, Moody. The head coach of McClellan, I'm taking him off of this team,
Yeah.
and I'm taking a player off of your team, and I'm putting him on your team
Yeah.
because he wants his kid somewhere where he's going to be coached, and you're the best person for the fit."
Eli's freaking good, man.
And that was Eli Moody. And Moody used to get me at every McClellan game to where I got to know Benny, I got to know Jalen, I got to know Pierre that's in the NFL right now. So I was on the sideline for all of those games, even the state championship games against PA. I'm on the sideline for. Like, I'm coming out the locker room and cause Moody, like I could pick up the phone and call Moody right now, and he'll answer the phone.
Speaking of PA, they went to Fayetteville.
I called that game.
They went to Fayetteville.
I called that game.
They got Chase Hancock now and R.J. Mitchell. What do you
Chase
think?
Hancock is special.
Chase Hancock is going to be one of the best receivers that we see at Arkansas.
And you know why? Because he has a hell of a work ethic.
He works.
I remember Chase when he used to play for the Mustangs on the flag football team. He was different back then.
Chase is
At 5 and 6, he was different back then.
Chase is different. Even the coaches be like, yeah, Chase is this. He's just different.
He is different.
They have a hard task though.
Matter of fact, he started these past 2 games like he's in the playoffs and scored a touchdown in both. Now,
Chase could have started varsity in 8th grade. I told his dad that. Because I went to some PA games and I said, you know what? I was like, Chase could play varsity now if he wanted to.
let me say this. Chase Hancock would have started for 98% of the high schools in Arkansas as a 9th grader.
Yeah.
And that includes Robinson.
Yes.
He would have started wide receiver at Robinson.
And not just been he'd have been somebody's number 1 receiver.
Hey, y'all ain't got to hear it from me. Y'all hear it from somebody else.
Chase is going to be a problem.
You know what, D? I'm going to say this. The thing I love about the podcast I do, we don't come on here with no scripted questions.
No,
We just freestyling.
Start talking.
We just talking, having fun. And that's where you know that the conversation is real, because it's not like, hey, I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to say this and you
I
going to
didn't
say
know any
this.
questions before coming on here.
Because we just,
I asked one thing. I said, brown or clear? I asked one thing, brown or clear?
oh, man. That is absolute facts that he did say that. He said brown or clear. And what did I say? I said, what you want? I got both.
I said brown. Clear makes you shit.
And so, listen, man, this is the fun.
And then we're family. That's crazy.
And that's another crazy thing. But I want to let y'all know, when y'all come on here, we're not going to ask you no bullshit questions. We're not going to try to do no sucker shit. I did sucker shit one time, and that's because I was pissed off.
Yeah.
And that's because I really love that kid, and I'm still hurt by what that kid did. But other than that, we don't do no sucker shit. We not trying to trip somebody up to get you to say shit. As you notice, I don't talk about conversations that I either had on the phone with somebody or had in the DMs with somebody. Those are personal conversations. And even Jermaine told me to tell y'all what we talked about. But I'm not, because I love that kid and I understand the mission that they're on.
Yeah.
And so now maybe, I can get Jermaine on here and he can tell y'all what we talked about in depth. I'll let him talk about
I would
that.
love to see Jermaine on here.
Man, you know what? I'm going to wait till after the season.
Oh, yeah, after the season, yeah.
And, I'm going to get it, because that's what it's going to transition to, because you told me to start doing basketball. I don't know a lot about basketball. And so now I got people that I'm cool with. I'm cool with Josh Hayes.
They're going to be a problem.
They're going to be a
They're going to be a problem.
problem. But I'm cool with Josh Hayes, so I can get down to High Springs. But I don't know a lot about basketball, so it would have to be me getting in those relationships.
Yeah.
But after football season has concluded, we're going to go more into an interview series.
Okay, that's straight. There's been a lot of talk, though, about PA and Bryant on Facebook. A lot of talk. A lot of talk on Facebook.
Brian's going to win, okay? Brian's going to win.
Let's talk about something.
Let's talk about it.
Before I start shooting videos or anything, I went down to the Salt Bowl. That's when I first moved to Little Rock. I'm not from Little Rock.
I know.
So I first moved up here.
Bro from Hot Springs.
Yeah. I said, let's go to the Salt Bowl, like me and my cousin. We see a Brian quarterback, a black dude. I said, what? Brian got a black quarterback? Like, when the hell did this start happening? The first drive, threw a deep ball to number 3. I don't know who number 3 was at that time. He was 10th grade. Deep ball. Post. Slam. Like, who the fuck is this kid? I get the roster and they say he's in 10th grade. I'm like, what? Last year, he's in 11th grade. I'm shooting videos now, so I'm seeing this kid just all over the place. And now, his senior year, I feel like he's one of the most underrated quarterbacks. And you know what, Jordan, you probably don't know, you don't know me personally. I've been watching you since the 10th grade. I think you are the most underrated quarterback in the state of Arkansas.
I had the issue of apology to Jordan because my friends have been telling me for the past few years Jordan is the deal. And I'm like, no, he's not. I'm like, he has superb talent around him, and he's a game manager.
Let's be honest, Kamari wasn't as good as he was last year as he is this year. Kamari has taken off the scene. I've seen Kamari training with True Buzz.
Shout out to Coach Rick. Hey, matter of fact, hold on. December 14th.
I'll be there.
I need y'all to pull up to Robertson, True Buzz South tryouts. Coach Rick, Coach Will, Hood Visions, Prep Red Zone. They gonna be there. Whether you from Central Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas, South Arkansas, East, wherever, Memphis, Texas, Mississippi, Missouri, Joe T. Robertson High School, December 14th, Coach Rick, RB Skills.
Yeah.
Get it, RB Skills. Coach Will, Prep Zone, and my fam, my brother, my actual Rello, my actual cousin, Hood Visions will be there. And guess what? We're gonna have y'all mic'd up. His camera will be live, my phone will be live, and some of y'all gonna be mic'd up. This the same True Buzz South that brought you Jay Purefoy, that brought you Zay Scribbling, that brought you Miles Casher, that brought you Tony Wilkins, that brought you Dez, brought you Antonio, brought you Mike, brought you Jacory, brought you Kyron, brought you E-Man. I can keep going. Money played for us. Cam played for us. Jace played for us.
Jace had crazy catch I got.
Man didn't get to play because, Man was doing, big shit.
I mean, I don't blame him.
You can't blame him because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do what he does when you have that opportunity.
Kamari took off the scene this year.
Thank you.
Took off. I'm talking about took off.
But I owe Jordan but I said I keep apologizing. Jordan, I owe you an apology because you balled out this year, dog.
Jordan is telling you, he's underrated. I don't know why. But he's definitely one of the best quarterbacks I've seen personally. I think he's top 3.
You know what?
Top 3, easily.
Jordan, and when he got the OBU offer, I was like, why? But then what he's done his senior year, I'm able to say, maybe he deserves something bigger.
Jordan deserves something bigger.
I mean, hey, I'm just saying. I mean, so.
Jordan he's, what class is this?
He's a senior.
So, he's definitely top 3, easily.
I'm trying to think.
Easily.
If you look at the top quarterbacks in the state, you got to put Grayson Wilson first.
Yeah.
But then after that, it gets kind of blurry.
You could put Brandon Cobb in there.
Oh my goodness, he's good.
Brandon Cobb.
You got Brandon Cobb.
I seen him last year with one arm.
You got Jordan. You got Chase. You got Tyson. Imagine what you see Chase do. Imagine him being at a Bryant,
and I've said
a
that.
Benton,
If Chase was
a Robertson.
If Chase was anywhere else, I feel like he'll be getting way more offers than what he's getting from Southwest right now.
And that's not, and again, I love that Tyson was here. Tyson brought what we needed. And I love Quentin. Quentin knows that. Quentin know I tell the truth as well. But I love Quentin. But some people just aren't a fit for the particular offense that you want to do. And that's okay. Tyson was a better fit for what Robinson wanted to do.
He came from North Little Rock, right?
Yep. Technically, yeah. Tyson, yeah. Yep. North Little Rock. I mean, so, man, we got some big shoes to fill at Robinson. Losing Mike is going to hurt.
Yep.
Losing Darnell is going to hurt. I ain't going to lie to you. I cried a little bit losing Mike because, like, I really love Mike.
Mike is going to
Like, for real. I really love Mike.
You need that dog savage on every team. Part of you got Man. Over there at Mills, you got Chauncey Hayes.
Hold on. Whoa. You can't say Chance without saying we got Zay Scribbling.
Zay is an animal.
Zay.
And you know what? Zay looks better this year from last year.
This is the hard part, again, about being in the middle, being a podcaster, being a coach, and being an uncle. Which is why I go back to why I said it struggled me to post that photo of Jackson and Mike because of the relationship I have with both kids. It hurt because I love both kids so much and they both know I do.
That photo gonna go down in history.
That
man.
photo, oh man.
It was just so bad.
I don't want to talk about the photo no more.
It was so bad.
My question is, you being a former player, and I guess we got to, I don't even know how long we've been going. Josh, how long have we been going? What does it say?
Probably a minute.
An hour? Okay, yeah, we got to wrap up soon. Oh, but in doing that, I get how you said you got the shot. But how do you get your inspiration and your shots? Because you were a former player.
Yeah.
You played high school.
Yeah.
You played college ball. It's so, in
Tried out for
football
the
at that.
Saints.
You tried out for the Saints?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, fam. It's so you tried out for a professional team. It's so you have that. A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people are photographers. A lot of people are videographers, but they didn't play the game.
Exactly.
It's so they have the shots, but they don't have the shot.
A money shot.
Does your experience as being a former player help you in getting the shot?
Because I know what shot I would want whenever I was playing. Even 74 shot this past Friday.
Pat, what up, baby? Big Pat. He balled out that game too,
And
man.
he'll be back next year.
He will be back.
I'm ready to see Deuce next year.
I'm ready to see Deuce next year as well. A backfield of Deuce and Bryce
I want
Sean.
to see Bryce Sean take off the scene. I seen him as a freshman play, and he was nice. Bryce Sean probably got my first mix, actually, when I first started recording.
I had a conversation with Bryce Sean in the locker room, and he's up for the challenge.
Let me show you something real quick.
So why you showing me that? Tell me, how does your experience of being playing or trying out at every level, high school, college, and professional, how does that help you
That was
in
yesterday.
getting the shot? Oh, I like that. I like that. And so, but how does it help you in getting the shot?
Since I played, I can kind of know what a team is normally about to do as far as what down it is and how many yards it is to
Okay.
go. Now, if I know a team like Parkview, I know who they're finna go to on what down. Or if I'm in Mills, I know what they're probably about to do. It's just all instinct, man.
It's so,
Instinct and a lot of luck. Monster luck.
What made you focus in on Mike on that play? Because, you know what, I was on the phone with Reese.
I have no idea.
And I was like, bro, I don't even remember that play. And Reese was telling me, Reese was like, I know what play it was, but I said, Reese, I can't even tell you. Like, if I go back and watch the game, I can't tell you what play that was.
I can't tell you what play that was.
Because technically it had no impact on the game.
It didn't.
It's not like Mike was getting a pass breakup.
No.
It's not like he was making a tackle when
No.
Jackson was making the catch. I'm guessing that Marmel was running the ball and Mike was trying to get off of the block. It's just by looking at the picture, this is what I'm guessing. But what made you say, you know what, on this play, I'm finna watch 4 and 13?
I have no. You know what? I messaged Mike before the game. I said, I'm gonna pull up. Then I said, give me something. On that play though, cause I'm normally doing video the whole game. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm finna do a picture. Let's see what Mike finna do.
Hey, remember, but he's not a photographer though.
I'm not.
He's not a photographer though.
And I was just snapping, and Mike did that shit. I'm something on my laptop now. Mike did that shit, man.
Oh, man.
It was luck. Like I said, dude was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Hey, man, you know, luck is when preparation meets hard work. I mean, everything comes with a little bit of luck when you hit it.
Fucking Jacory, that was luck. Pat, that was luck. I'm not fucking scripting this shit.
I mean, you can't. I mean, because you doing it like right then.
This is the only
and right
photography or video that you don't get a second chance.
Facts. And so let me ask you this. Tell the people what's your price, bro.
Him in the DM. In the DM.
Hey,
DMV.
DM fam.
DMV.
DM fam. You know, hey, but the thing is, right now, you have the spotlight. It's a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
It's like, but the spotlight and the people want Hood Visions. We know that logo. We know that name.
Yeah, people know it now. They didn't know it last year.
And so you shot some of the top players. You shot Mike. You shot Money. You shot Man. You shot Cam, Jace. You shot Keandre, Forte. Who else? Like you just said?
Went to Florida, got some of the top people.
You went to Florida. What's next for Hood Visions?
I don't know, man.
Going to college? I mean, what, we going pro? What's next?
Just wait and see.
Just wait.
Wait and see, man.
I like that, dude.
And one more thing before we go. I went to Nebraska and Florida this year. And I will say this, Arkansas is not behind on sports. On football, to be exact.
Like, so even behind Florida, you don't think so?
No.
Ooh.
I'll put my money. This is my money.
Okay.
I'll put my money up. Man, Money. Give me your 2 best cats in Florida. My money on Man and Money. And Jermaine Penny.
Ooh. Hey.
Give me them 3. Florida, get your best 3. Let's go.
Man, Money, JP. My question would be, if that was able to happen, would y'all be up for the challenge? And I know the answer is yes, because I know those kids and I know that, and I know their mindset. You know what? Let me ask you this before we dip. Ooh. If you could pick your Arkansas 7-on-7, who you rolling with? You already said Man, Jermaine, and Money.
My quarterback, give me Jordan Walker.
Ooh, okay.
He got that some dog in him.
Okay.
What else we need?
We need another corner.
Give me Mike.
Okay. We need a linebacker.
Give me Ja'Cory.
Okay. We need 2 more wide receivers.
Give me Kamari.
Okay, and who else?
Man. I need one receiver.
I'm gonna tell you who
Give me-
Go ahead.
People gonna say whatever, but give me Chase.
I can see Chase. And I agree with you on that. So let me give you yours let me give you mine if I'm not just going seniors.
Okay.
My quarterback, and it's hard to decide between those two, as much as I like Jordan, as much as I like Tyson. I've seen Tyson play 7-on-7. But I'm gonna either have to pick Kane Archer
Okay.
or Chase Forte. And I would probably go with Kane.
Okay.
And Chase would be my backup, but we're not doing backups and everything. So I would go with Kane. My running back would be Money. My wide receivers would be Kamari, Jace, and I put Man in there as receiver, even though he's gonna play both ways. The rest of my team, Ja'Cory at linebacker, either Ja'Cory or Tank, but more
I like Ja'Cory for 7-on-7.
Yeah, I coached him doing like a 7-on-7, and he's like, dude made a play. I'm gonna have to show you, but either Ja'Cory or Tank, Jermaine, Mike, Zay, and I think that's it right there.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good team.
So let us know if y'all could pick a 7-on-7. But you know what? Because there's so many good players.
So many good players, man.
Like, man, I'm leaving out Montrell Martin, the tight end from Southwest, and
He's
oh
nasty.
my goodness.
He's nasty, man. I kind of wish he could have just got more out of Southwest, but dude, he is nasty.
He is a dog.
He's a dog, man. He a senior this year?
Yes.
I hate it for him. He's nasty.
He's a dog.
He nasty.
But let us know who y'all think some of y'all, like if y'all was able to pick a 7-on-7 team from this year's players, regardless whether they sophomore. And you know, man, we forgetting Keandre Barker. It's like, man, there's so many kids that we forgetting. But if y'all could pick a crop of this year's talent pool, and that's even me forgetting to put 18 on there from Hot Springs because dude is good.
He is.
But if y'all could pick a core of this year's players in Arkansas for a 7-on-7 team, who would y'all pick? Let us know. I'm gonna tag D in this as a collaborator, so D can make the adjustments. I'm gonna send this to him so he can put that sauce on it, what he do. But, hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tapping in. Congratulations to all the teams that's in the semis. Who do you got, like, is winning 7A? Bryant?
Yeah.
I got Bryant as well. Who you got winning 6A?
Greenwood.
I got Greenwood as well. We both got Parkview winning 5A. I think we differ on 4A. Who you got for 4A?
I want Mills to win.
I want Mills to win, but I also want Arkadelphia to win because of the homer in me. I'm shit. I'm gonna go Arkadelphia, man. And the only reason I say Arkadelphia is because Mills is going to have a hard, like those 4 games in a row I told you about, that's a brutal 4-game stretch, man. I don't care where you play them at. Clinton, and even though they end up blowing Clinton out, but Clinton, Warren this week, possibly Elkins, and then Arkadelphia, that's a lot.
A little stretch.
Is Newport still in the playoffs?
No, they just lost.
Damn.
That'll be my 3A pick.
Okay.
I don't know who's in 3A.
Me either. And I don't know who's in
Or
2A.
2A,
So, hey, but shout out to whoever is in the quarters and the and in the semis for 2A and 3A. Hey, D, we gonna do this more. I'm gonna link up with bro during basketball season, so he can school me some more. Hope y'all fool with this. If you don't, we don't give a fuck, really. We appreciate it, but hey, if you do, if you don't, they probably still watching anyways. So
I'm sure they'll be watching it.
Hey, so tell them how to get in contact with Hood Visions.
Hey, just go on Instagram, Hood Visions LLC. Hit me up and we'll do some work.
Hey, hit fam up. Don't be trying to sift them on the price. You don't see the quality of the work. You know, don't be trying to ask, can I get a deal? You know, when y'all buying them Amiri jeans, it may be real or may be fake. Y'all not asking for no deal. You know, when y'all going to dealers and buying them polos, you're not asking for a deal. You know, so don't try to, shortchange, my guy on the deal either. You know, whatever he say the price is, pay the price because you know what the quality is. You know, quality over quantity.
Exactly.
And so tap in with fam. And got any parting words for the people?
I do not.
Hey, we gonna be at some games Friday night. He gonna be in Valley View. Hey, Parkview.
Shit.
Can y'all three-peat? 2 more games. I'll be at Mills. So, hey man, let's do this again,
I
bro.
think the whole city will be at Mills.
I do as well.
But definitely.
So let's do this again, fam. Love you, bro.
Sir.
Hey, keeping it a G, Hood Visions collab. We out of here. My bro wanted brown, so I brought him some very, very smooth bourbon to the table. He hit me up. He was like, yo, what the is that? And I said, it's some bourbon that's smooth as hell. I'm probably about to go to the cigar bar right now because I'm still grieving from Friday night. I'm still in mourning. Lakeside, don't get in my DMs. No more talking shit to me. Y'all won, whatever. Let me grieve in peace right now, okay? Let me grieve in peace. Other than that, man, we out. Bro, I appreciate you. We got to do it again, fam.
Hell yeah.
All right. Hey, Josh, cut it. We out. For more content like this, please follow our Instagram page at Keeping the G. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. And also subscribe to our YouTube page also at Keeping the G. Like, comment, and subscribe on there. Help us grow with us as we grow. We appreciate y'all. Cheers.